I urge you all to think about this before you finally have your mind made up. What do college fraternities and sororities offer those who are indeed going to join or already in one? This is the question to think about, and also, what would happen if there were no more fraternities or sororities? What would that do to the young women and men that are involved in these or wanted to be involved in? If we were to ban Greek life on campus, then there would be more harm out of it than actual good. I say that because the people involved in Greek life gain so much from it that if you were to take it out of their lives, it probably hurt them in the long run. I never joined a fraternity or never had anything against it. This wasn't my type of scene. That being said, there are a lot of people who do join Greek life and they look forward to having as much fun as they can. They know going into all of it about the hazing that may happen and the extra work they have to do since they would be pledges. That doesn't stop them from doing what they want to do, which is joining Greek life, being a part of a community, and being with your friends, or maybe if you're new, making new friends. The positives you get from Greek life are crazy, and they help you in the long run. The positives for sure definitely outweigh the negatives, as you have seen from the argument. People always think about the negative things that happen, really just in life in general. And in this case, from Greek life. If Greek life was so bad, why do kids continue to join each year and not just stay away from it? I'll tell you why. It's because they like that type of scenery that it offers. It probably reminds them of what they did in high school, but with less restrictions. It makes them feel free and are able to do what they want when they want. Obviously, regular students can still enjoy their lives on campus and have social interactions with other students as well. But I say that because you get all types of experience from it and different interactions as well with people. I'm not from here, so I'm from New Jersey. And so right away I don't know many people that would have. My bad. And so right away I don't know many people. So what would have helped with that? Joining a fraternity, or at least I think so. I could have got to know or possibly built friendships with people that I never would have known. Regular students, which is what I am now, can still do the same thing, but will they indeed have as much of the opportunity to do so? Now, of course, work comes in between it all. With the work that you do, because you have to, it helps you, and you might not think so. That work you do helps you get a general idea of what real work would be like, because not everybody is going to be a rich CEO of some company. Although you join Greek life could possibly help you with that, but the work you do helps you gain a sense of urgency because you have to get things done in a certain amount of time. That makes you not be lazy, which a lot of students are, and actually make them get up and do something that's productive. Of course, there are still regular students that get up and early and do what they need to do, whether it's work or just class. All the events that you probably helped or will help prepare for in your fraternity or sorority help you gain, again, because you have a time frame to get stuff done. And you know something has to get done, it needs to be done, or else it's your fault. All that is just adding different qualities about yourself that you may have never had before, and it's thanks to Greek life. You also gain a sense of responsibility. It might not seem like it, but you do. You might have to get up early for a certain event, or maybe be ready by a certain time for something important that requires yourself to be ready and have everything in line. With that responsibility that comes, it shapes you as a person. You may not realize it, but 10 to 15 years down the line, when you have kids and a big job and have to wake up early and get yourself dressed, your kids, make sure your wife or husband is up, and then you'll realize how it all feels so natural. That all comes from you being in a fraternity or sorority as a 19-year-old young woman or man, enjoying your life, but also building yourself as a person due to that fraternity without you knowing it. So with all that being said, we urge you one last time to vote against the motion and Greek life.